Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I am in my backyard now, so uh, you're gonna hear a lot of helicopter sound and planes because we're like in the middle of like all the runway here in Dallas Fort Worth. So yeah, whatever. So today we're gonna talk about like investing in Lorcana and what I am currently doing, what I'm currently buying. Now, I would advise you to not to listen to a lot of content creator who tell you, always tell you like, oh, this set is gonna blow up, that set gonna blow up, and then you end up buying a whole bunch of cards, and then soon to find out that yeah, it's not that hot, and you're gonna be like in a lot of debt. So make sure that you're in a position where you don't have to borrow money to buy trading card or any of those things, because trust me, I've learned from my mistakes, and I'm here for a while. So if you can choose to subscribe to my channel, I'm gonna tell you all the secret that I'm doing right now. That it's that put me in the green instead of put me in the red with all the debts and stuff that most content creator they won't tell you that you're gonna fall into. So also in this video we're gonna open a case of Lorcana. Entire case of Lorcana, Wilds Unknown. Here it is. Made in US. Now the thing about Lorcana is that it suffer from a lot from centering. That's the biggest problem it has right now. And the older the set, the more whitening you're gonna see on the card. So it's really hard to buy anything like in the mint condition right now. Check this out: Cold Steel, Safe Maker 1, Push Dagger. Now, yeah, depending on a certain state. Some states don't allow you to carry a Push Dagger. But in the state of Texas, if you have a license to carry, you can carry anything, pretty much, except police baton. Yeah, that's illegal in pretty much all the United States, I believe. You can't carry police baton, but you can carry something sharp and dangerous like this. But in some state, this is a knife is all you got for protection against bad people. Because right now, while living in a pretty crazy world. So yeah, to pass by time, sometimes we gotta do stuff that make us happy and do stuff that are productive. Now, collecting cards can be very expensive hobby, but it can be also a very rewarding hobby. And I'm gonna explain later. So right now I'm just gonna take 4 boxes out of this case. This is a case of Wilds Unknown, Lorcana Wilds Unknown. So in the case there's 4 boxes. Each box retails right now is around 120 plus. A case retail around 500 right now. So I think it's a good time to get into Lorcana, this set right here. However, that's if you see my previous video, you know that they made a boo-boo in this set by including a series that no one asked for in Kanto, and it seemed like a lot of people pulling their Enchanted, they pull in Kanto instead of other series. So yeah, that's not good. And then Kanto, the card is constantly just down in a dumpster right now. There's not a lot of demand for it. I mean, I tried to sell my last Enchanted, and every day it dropped around like $20, $30. I mean, I can't even keep it up. I can't even keep up revising my auctions to a lower price. It's come to that point. I mean, kind of figures, like most of trading card these days, it does that. Do not buy anything Zaban release of the set. Wait like a month or two till the price stabilizes, and then go for the card that you want. But even now, it's just crazy, even after a month or two, the card could jump up in price. You never know. It's a crazy war. So, 4 boxes. Let me take a picture. Okay. So let's open all 4 boxes, and we're gonna talk about Lorcana. So if you haven't seen my last opening, it was a really good opening. Go see that. So basically, Lorcana said, I think they might have revised your chances of getting enchanted and stuff like that, because I see people open cases and get like 2 enchanted and 1 iconic. So yeah, it's a pretty good chance to get enchanted. So we're gonna take this all out. Let's do our first box. I'm not gonna waste time. I'm just going straight to the hits. I got my sleeve here. If we have enchanted or iconic, sleeve it right away. Epic and legendary, I might not sleeve it because it is, well, it's just, I don't know. I'll sleeve it later. Take too much time, and I'm gonna have a whole bunch of trash in the back of me. Okay, first pack magic, absolutely nothing. So anyway, now let's say you're new to Lorcana, you have no idea what you should buy. Well, I'm gonna help you a little bit. I'm gonna help you out a little bit so you don't waste all your money. So you don't waste all your money on things that you shouldn't buy. Donald Duck, I love Donald Duck. Definitely like that. Oh, we have 2 super rare, but they're non-hollow. Okay, so let's say you have $1,000 right now. What should you be buying? I think the safest route right now is buying sealed products and do not open it. I know, it's just super hard to you have a sealed booster box and just look at it from day to day and not open it. But it's true. So if you have $1,000 now, ooh, legendary, you should be buying first chapter right now. Buy the booster box. First chapter booster box. Now, there are a couple of runs on the first chapter booster box. There's our first run, first edition, first run, and there are second run. So if you really want the first of the first, buy the first chapter booster box that has the ending in CM1. Because everything else is like a second reprint. Okay, it's really hard to talk and do everything at the same time, but I'll do my best. So buy the first chapter, but buy the booster box with a CM1, and it start out as 05 or 06. Basically, it's a date. I think it's a date. So May and June 2023. CM1 is what you want to buy if you want to invest in the first edition of Lorcana. Okay, nothing on that pack. Sometimes we try to look for like error card and factory screw up card. Those can fetch for a good amount of money, but it's pretty rare. The most common error that Lorcana made is like off center, but yeah, pretty much every TCG has a problem with off center. Nothing else. So yeah, you want $1,000. You want to buy maybe 2 first chapter box. I know it's pretty pricey right now, especially the first run. It goes somewhere around $500 if you're really lucky per box to anywhere from $750 right now. So $500 to $750 You might get away with buying $500 if you're really lucky. However, the problem with the first chapter, the first run of the booster box, is that on the both sides of the booster box, there's no seal like this. It doesn't have a plastic seal. Plus, it doesn't have a tape, so people can just, take the packs out or search the packs and then put a new packs in that is already been searched. They do all kind of shady stuff. So I think make sure you buy from like a reputable seller, especially if you buy like a first print run of a first chapter. Yes, that's a lot of first, but buy from reputable seller that sells at least 1,000 items. Don't buy from people who just sell on eBay a couple hundred, maybe a few boxes. I don't know. Just it's very sketchy buying from people these days. You need to buy from like trusted sources. We have legendary is Snow White. Yeah, so buy a first print run of Lorcana. However, some people said it's not a good idea to buy first print run because it's basically the same thing as a second print run. I think they're wrong, because the first print run, you have the chance of buying the genie enchanted with I'm sorry, there's like a freaking helicopter flying overhead and it's really distracting me right now. So the first print run, you have a chance of getting the error card of genie enchanted, and it's man, I want this card but enchanted. Yeah, you have genie enchanted with a shadow, double shadow sword enchanted card. However, right now you can still buy the genie arrow card. So if you think the first print run is too expensive for you, go and buy the genie with the arrow, double sword arrow. You'll know a lot of listing right now when they sell those arrow card genie. They'll tell you it's an arrow card. It's a shadow sword, double sword. Yeah, so I think that's the best way to get into Lorcana right now, to buy the first chapter or the genie enchanted from the first chapter. And let's say I tell you to buy like 2 first chapter, but let's say the first print run is getting too expensive right now. It's really hard to get a box like around $500 plus tax. Talking about $550, and shipping maybe close to $600. So you don't have to buy the first print run. Just buy the second print run. The second print run, the boxes, they have tape on two side and in the middle. That's a second print run. So buy that second print run instead. It's only around $350. So technically you can buy 2 boxes and you still have money left to buy other stuff. So two boxes at $350. Talk about $700 plus tax. Let's make it $800. So you have $200 left. What you should be doing with $200. Now I would tell you to go and buy a. Give me 1 second. I would tell you go and buy a D23 collection box promo from Disney, but then it has risen up in price, so it's around like $250, $300 right now. I got mine for $220 plus tax, so I got mine at a pretty good deal. Diablo. Now, this card used to be very playable. I don't know about now, because I don't play Lorcana, but I do collect the cards. So yeah, if you can, put in a little bit more cash, $300, and buy the Lorcana D23 collection box. They're around $300, but if you look hard enough, just wait out a little bit, search for it every single day, and see if a new auction come up on eBay, and these kind of things go up and down. The boxes, the prices. But what I'm seeing right now is that most likely it doesn't come down, especially when it comes to Lorcana, because right now Lorcana just have a run. So I mean, if you're expecting a lot, there's nothing here. So right now Lorcana is on a run up, where everything starts to climb up in price, and you don't know what to buy or what to do, but you have some play money. So now it's also important that your play money is play money, is not something you borrow from a bank or for anybody. So make sure, another Dell. So yeah, that's a pretty playable card according to a lot of people. Dell, legendary. Yeah, if you can afford to buy the Disney D23 collection box, then buy that. But because the thing is that the D23, what I see is that most likely they are very gradable. So the D23 box, it came with a couple of promo card. I think about 5 or 6 promo card, and they seem to have a very good condition. Because a lot of people who bought D23, they open it up and grade all the card, and most of them get 10. Ooh, 3 arrows. I think I already have this. I'm not sure. So another epics from this first box. And the Leviathan also have an enchanted, but this is just a super rare. So yeah, the D23 is really good right now. It's continuing to climb up. So is the PSA 10 version of the promo card. If you don't like grading, I think you can buy the PSA 10 version of the promo card. They are, like I said, there are like 5 or 6 cards in the promo box. So if you buy all in PSA 10, you can pay a lot of money. The highest costing card in that promo box is a Mickey Mouse, and right now it's around 220, 250, and it's continue to climb up. So if you continue to wait out and not buy the D23 box, it's gonna continue to climb up in price. Both the box and the singles. Now the single I think is currently stay the same, but then the PSA 10 version continue to climb up in price for all the promo it has in that box. So the Mickey Mouse is costing the most right now. In PSA 10s, 320 to 350. I mean, that's the price of a freaking box. The box is around like $300 right now. So if you get the box and you grade a Mickey Mouse and it came up at 10, you pretty much pay for the box, and the rest of the promo card is just icing on top, And the second really good card in that box is Oswald, the Lucky Rabbit, and I bought a PSA 10 version of that for like 111, include tax and everything. So I got a pretty good deal right now. The price of that card also come up a little bit too, and it's going to continue to come up, I think, in the near future. It's not going to stop anytime soon, because the more box people buy, the less out in the market. And now the price of the box has gone up. That means that people are buying those boxes up. So here is Merida, whatever she calls herself in the animated movie. Now here's the thing with the pronunciation of her name is that I think she's Scottish, right? She's Ginger, something like that. So that's in her language. Her name is called Merida or something. But we're not like Scottish or anything. We're American, so we pronounce it the American way. Merida, or there's a lot of pronunciation for that. And we have Frozone. Now Frozone is also available in Enchanted, and it's awesome as well. Well, I wanted a lot of cool Enchanted, but It's not what we want, it's what we gonna get. So yeah, D23 box, absolutely a banger of a box. If you don't want to buy first edition, first chapter booster box, I don't know, buy our D23 collection box. 300 a box, you buy 3 boxes plus tax, and you come out around $1,000. So yeah, if you're waiting on that, it's going to continue to climb up in price. Don't tell me that I haven't warned you. Yeah, the price of TCG these days are ridiculous. Everything's gone up. First is Pokemon, and they couldn't keep up with the demands, and Scalper pretty much eat up the whole market. Following the LGS, they're taking advantage of the Scalper price, and now they price the same as the Scalper. So if you're LGS, you got it for distribution price, but then you sell it for the same thing as Scalper price. I think you're just you're on the same level as the Scalper, in my opinion. So yeah. Now a lot of my stuff I bought at around MSRP, and now this Lorcana set, I admit it. Okay, I bought a little bit over MSRP, $557 plus tax and shipping. We're talking about $640. So I did overpay a little bit on this, but you know, it's all good. The shipping's fast, and I believe this released on the 15th. Right now is like the 10th of May, so we got it early, which is fine also. Yeah, make sure we don't miss anything, because sometimes the Ravensburger messed up and put the card in the wrong order. Maybe. Have anybody encountered that mistake? So yeah, first chapter box and or D23 collection box, whichever you think is the best. But if I have to choose one, I have to go with first chapter box. It's for long term, so even if the market somehow tank for the TCG, the first chapter is never gonna get reprinted. I think so is the D23, but then the first chapter, I mean the first base set of Lorcana. I mean, you can't go wrong with first base set. It's just if you ask all Lorcana collector, they'll tell you the same thing. You can't go wrong with first base set. Can't complain. Woody, okay, this one is also off center. Yeah, Lorcana, Ravensburger, then the off center card. Looks like we're not gonna get any enchanted in our first box. So yeah, the enchanted is pretty crazy. There are people who open an entire case and not get one enchanted, and there are people who get multiple enchanted in one case plus iconic. It's kind of crazy how the odds are. Okay, first box, absolutely nothing. Okay, first box, we got 2 epic and 5 legendary. So this is actually worse than my first box ever of Lorcana. I got way more than all this plus enchanted. So if you haven't seen that video, go see it. Okay, let's put this aside. Now, one other thing that doesn't really make sense to me in Lorcana is that a lot of the legendary and epic card costs like nothing. You can just, right now, you can just buy it right away, and it costs you like nothing. And I think that's good for people who play Lorcana, go to tournament and a shop battle and stuff like that. It's good for those people, because you don't have to spend an arm and leg just to get a card that you want. I think that's good, but for collectors, like, maybe if I keep this for around 5 more years, it'll worth something, maybe. But yeah, otherwise it's just crap. Well, look at this pack. It's like totally damaged. So first box out of the way, we got absolutely crap. That's a loss. So each box right now is 130, 24, 25 plus tax, shipping, all this stuff. Where's the damage pack? Let's open that first. Let's open the damage pack first. Any prediction on this next box? Anyway, let's go back. So let's say you have $1,000. I recommend either the first chapter booster box or the D23 promo box, and yeah, buy up all those. Now let's say you're not a seal collector. It's kind of like me. Most of the time I don't buy seal. I just buy singles. There's nothing right here. So let's say you don't want to buy seal, but you want to buy single. Again, the problem with Lorcana is that the card quality is really bad. I think we might got something in back. Ooh, an epic. That's a new epic. What is this? Tiberius Rock. Where's this guy from? I'm not sure. Okay, so yeah, the quality of Lorcana is really bad. I mean, even for a modern card, because most likely you're going to get an off center or something wrong with the card if you buy online right now. So it's pretty risky to buy high-end Lorcana card online raw, because given my experience with buying cards online for decades now, most likely they'll sell you like a really bad condition card, and they'll list it as near mint, because right now I just bought a Lorcana card, Elsa Into the Unknown from Jafar set, and it's like whole bunch of scratches on the front, on the back, as well as the micro dents like everywhere. It's not a near mint, man. It's just crazy. So I'm gonna return that card that I got, and it costs like $270. It's just crazy. You can't, even if you buy on eBay, they have the photo. Most of the time, the photo is very blurry, and you can't see the card clearly to know if it's worth buying or not. So be careful buying Lorcana on the secondary market online, TCG Player or eBay. I think the best chance you have on buying a gradable Lorcana card is go to card show. Since the boom of Lorcana, just recently, a couple of weeks ago, the prices have gone up, and people are starting to sell the Lorcana on car show. So look for that. I recommend going to a car show. It's the best way to buy Lorcana. Same goes as Pokemon. If you want to buy a high-end card, do not buy online, man. Unless you buy a PSA 10, then you know the exact price of the PSA 10. But do not buy high-end card raw. I think it's a bad investment unless you have a hunch that Lorcana or Pokemon or something like that is gonna blow up like a lot. Then you might want to buy the raw card. Doesn't matter if it's 9 PSA 9 or 10 in raw, and you can double your money. But it's really hard when they send you like a really bad quality card, and you end up regretting it, holding it for many months and nothing happened. Yeah, you can get your money tied up. So the best chance of you making it, if you're new to Lorcana or new to any TCG, is that you go to a car show, and I guarantee you there's a whole bunch of car show every week, every month. So look that up. Yeah, I've go to quite a few car show. I found that Pokemon is just really difficult to get any mint card, even from a car show. Even looking at the card and buy it in person, it's really hard to find a minty copy of Pokemon, because everybody, pretty much all the vendor knows how much a card costs in PSA 10, so they're gonna keep the minty card for themselves. They're gonna grade it. Some vendor might say, it took too long to grade it right now. It's like 3 to 6 months, depend. It's true. It took too long, and by that time, they could have just sell that minty card, make some money, and then continue to buy and sell and make just as much money, if not more, during that 3 or 4 month period of waiting for PSA to get back to them. And it's not even guaranteed. So really depends on who you buy from. If you buy from like a high-end dealer, most likely they keep all the high price card to themselves already. But if you buy like a small table to maybe a medium table, they might sell you a minty card. I think I saw something in the back. Come on. What am I doing here? Alright. Gotta focus here. Okay. I saw something in the back. Oh no, it's just Pocahontas. Okay, Pocahontas. Not bad. We got 2 epic. So, yeah, the box might be dead because there's 2 epic. But you never know. There might be an enchanted, so it's not over yet. 2 epic. There might be. Okay, most likely there won't be an enchanted. Because of how hard it is to pull anything in Lorcana. But some people might say that it might change in this Wilds Unknown set. I don't know yet. So here you can see all the statistic of the pull of the entire case. Sorry for the rambling, but I gotta talk and show you some secret sauce that I'm doing right now to sort of make money on the side. However, it doesn't come easy, and sometimes you gotta take your L and just lick your wounds and move on, and not just to sit by and watch the rest of your collection going to the trash. You gotta be active in this space, or else you're gonna lose everything. That's what a lot of content creator won't tell you. There's a good chance that you lose everything. Ursula. Okay, that's the first legendary Ursula I got. And yeah. So yeah, just don't go into debt collecting cards or try to start a TCG business, because if you don't know what you're doing, you're just listening to a content creator, most likely you're gonna lose your ass. Because right now everything boom, sure, it'll go up is a little bit at a time, and I might be wrong, but there are those periods where things got so hard and all of a sudden, bam, nobody wants them anymore. There are those periods in all of TCG. Pokemon is a good example of those. So do not FOMO. Whatever content creator are telling you, this set is so hot, go buy it now. It's gonna jump up 2 times, 3 times in a short time, sure. But if they got it wrong and you're all invested into that set, especially the modern set, you're gonna lose your underwear. You're not gonna have anything to wear, and most likely you're gonna file for bankruptcy. Yeah, so don't put all your egg in one basket. legendary. Wolf Louisa. Here's a Dale. Chips. There's a Chips. So yeah, don't go all in just one set. However, if on the exception, if a TCG has a base set, that's where you want to go in, because it's guaranteed to hold price over time, even if it goes down. Even if the card is not booming anymore, the entire market is dying, the base set is always gonna retain the values. And some of the the first promo to release in that certain TCG, in this case we're talking about Lorcana, so I would recommend you buy like Disney Lorcana Cruise promo unless it's at a good price. But a lot of cruise promos are around $1,000 plus right now. Just ridiculous. And of course you're not gonna be able to get those promo anymore because they're out of print. So if you have money, if you're like a big baller, you don't care about money that much, you wanna invest in a little bit and see where it goes, yeah, sure, throw your money into those high-end promos or a really high-end Fable set and see what happens. But for a lot of people like me, we don't have a lot of liquid investment in, because we got bills and stuff to pay. Another Ursula. Okay, now how many legend? 2, 4, 5. 5 legendary already. So if this box is like the previous box, the box is dead. So we have 2, 4, 5 packs left. If it's like the previous box, yeah, it's pretty much dead box, unless we pull a enchanted. Oh, another epic. So yeah, cool. Isabella, Encanto, Wolf Encanto. Nothing else. Nothing good. Ooh, wind's blowing. Now I'm in my backyard, so hopefully it's just the wind doesn't blow all my cards away. Well, that would be epic fail, right? Nothing here. So if you have $1,000 and you're not into buying sealed product, you can buy slab. I think slab is a good option because PSA 10. I mean, but you have to know which card to buy, right? If you want to buy slab, because I wouldn't recommend buying a raw card right now. It's just ridiculous. The Lorcana quality is just really bad. You're gonna end up being disappointed with a raw card unless you go to a card show. And plus, there's a lot of fake Lorcana card out in the wilds right now. I'm not saying there's a lot of fake wilds card, but who knows? There's a lot of fake Lorcana, so you need to identify those fakes. So yeah, that's another hurdle, and the fakes are getting really good. Really, really good. Even the graders themselves has graded fake cards. So even the professional graders falls for the fakes. Let's say you and me. I mean, we're gonna get hurt really bad. Is that? What is that? Oh, that's nothing. I see the gold border, and I was like excited for a second right there. No. So, oh man, this box is slightly better because we have 3 epic right here, 3 epic, and 2, 4, 6 legendary, 6 legendary. So it's slightly better than the first box. Still no enchanted. Wow. Can this be one of those cases? I don't know. On the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Alright, our third box. Now, let's say if I open this entire case and not get a single enchanted or iconic, which means that's a big L's. Big L's. You're talking about $600+ just going down the drain. So if you're like me right now, there are ways that you can make back your money, but it involves even more money. Now, have you gotten a clue yet of what I'm telling you? Yes, you need even more money thrown into this case to make back your money. That involves in grading the card that you already have. Even though it's not enchanted, you can still make back your money. However, it's risky AF. You never know if one of those enchanted or no, you never know if one of those legendary or epic might climb up in price in a PSA 10 or Beckett 10 or even Beckett Pristine if you're lucky. So yeah, if I lose my underwear on this set, that's what I might have to do just to get my money back. I might have to grade some of the epic or legendary card. But again, I have to look at the card to see if it's gradable, to see if it deserves a 10. And if it deserves a pristine, I might send it to Beckett. So our first box, first legendary queen. The queen is the worst card, worst legendary that you could get. It's worth like less than $2 right now. Yeah, a legendary. Less than $2. That's what's wrong with Lorcana. All the legendary and epic most likely worth nothing. Oh, well, the wind's blowing. A lot of them doesn't even worth the pack that you open. So yeah, be careful buying card to open with your money, especially if you put it on a credit card. Make sure you're able to pay it back. Don't get too debt opening cards. It's I guarantee you like 90, you already lost like 95% of the time. You already lost buying a card to open to make money. You already lost. Don't do that. You should be buying singles and grade them. Of course, you know it's kind of crap shot right now with singles, especially online. Lorcana quality's bad. Like I said, I'm not gonna hold back on my word on that. So yeah, grade those epic and legendary. Maybe it's worth $200-300 per card in a 10. Maybe, because it happens all the time. Some people just they don't want to go through the process of buying the card, look at it, and grade it with PSA right now because it takes 3 or 4 months plus just to get your card back, and it's not even guaranteed a 10. Ah, no. Ah. Guys, that hurts. That hurts a little bit. Incredible, legendary. That hurts a little. You know, I'm not gonna spoil it for you. Go look at my last opening. Oh man, why? The series that I hated most, I ended up getting the enchanted for that series. The a million enchanted in this set, but then I got this, and it's off center too. So just like the first enchanted, it's off center AF, bruh. It's just like. I gotta call it. This box is dead. We might get 2 epics. We might get 2 epic out of this. Can we get a iconic? That's what I always want to know. You know, can we get an iconic along with a enchanted in the same box? Is it possible? For science, guys. For science. I don't think it's possible. But we're here to test the impossible, right? So yeah, that's an enchanted that I never want to see again. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of it the first time. I'm sick of it this time. I mean, I try to list it below the market price every single moment of the day, and it still haven't sell yet. So yes, wow, that's really bad. Maybe I shouldn't open this. Maybe I shouldn't open this. It's a bad idea. The box is dead. Each box cannot have more than one enchanted, and we open one of the worst enchanted, at least for me. Some people might like that, but not me. That's a lot of packs to open. That's a lot of money to burn right here. Now this is you know, a really bad decision. If you put an enchanted early in that box is 99% dead. I'm pretty sure it's 99% dead, because I never seen anybody open an enchanted and got more than one enchanted or something better like iconic out of the same box with the enchanted. So you know, there's a lot of money to burn. So I'm thinking, okay, so here what I'm gonna do with the rest of the packs. There's no reason to open it, because for sure there's like maybe only epic and enchanted are in these packs. So I'm gonna save these packs until I get like 1,000 subscribers on my channel. Then I'm gonna give away to one random subscriber. So I'm not gonna waste time and money into opening that. It is what it is. I'm not gonna try to resell this, because you know, I think that's pretty scummy if you try to resell a search box. So our third box and our final box here. Hopefully we get something to redeem all this. So yeah, make sure you just subscribe to my channel, and maybe if you're lucky, you get this entire packs filled with legendary and epics, because we only pull 2 legendary out of that, 2 of this. So there's still like a whole bunch of legendary and epic in there. Yeah. So there's still some good card in there. Maybe down the road, when my channel hit 1,000 subscribers, it's set go up in price, and you know, those epic and legendary will climb up in price as well. And like I say, if you want to make money, getting money back, just grade your epic and legendary. Who knows? It might, you know, in the PSA 10, it might worth a couple $100, and you make your money back. But of course, it's just yeah, luck of the draw, plus the quality control of Lorcana is to be desired. So if you yeah, if you want to buy raw card, it's hard to recommend anything right now. It's like, I have to say 17 out of 20 cards that I bought as raw online, TCG player, eBay, 17 out of 20 is not gradable, as in minty 10. You know, it could be 9, 8 or 7, but it's not 10. Definitely not 10. So buying raw card online is pretty sketchy right now when it comes to Pokemon and Lorcana. But if you put your money in somewhere better, like Bandai card, you have a better chance of getting a mint card than every other type of card. Yes, I also collect Dragon Ball. If you haven't seen on my channel, I graded them, and go look at the result and see why I recommend everybody. If you're new to the TCG market it's better to go with a Bandai card, Dragon Ball Z, or Gundam, or anything Bandai. The quality is so good that I'm more confident buying Bandai card than I am with Pokemon or Lorcana or any other TCG that is not Bandai, because Bandai cards are mostly mint. The only downside of a Bandai card is centering. That's it. Centering. Sometimes it's whitening, but it's very rare. Whitening is very rare on Bandai card, unless that card has been played. Well, most people collect DBZ cards. They don't play the game like me. We just collect the card because, you know, we grew up with the anime. I do. Oh, oh, ah! It's an epic Mickey, Minnie Mouse. Not bad. That's the first Minnie Mouse epic that I got. Nothing else. Nothing else. Nope. Well, it's a while. Why was that? No pun intended. The universe tell me that you're gonna get this card multiple times. You know, just what are the odds? You know, what are the odds of me getting that card? For me, unfortunately, it's very good. Let me pull a enchanted again, so I can save the rest of my packs. It's really bad. So we're gonna do the rest to giveaway. 1,000 subscriber giveaway. Come on, subscribe now. You want all those leftover packs? Legendary. Foil. Yeah, it's just so hard to buy raw card. Lorcana raw card. I still do buy it, but it has to be like really cheap, you know. Like, I'm not losing my mind if a $20 come up is not as minty as I hope it'll be. So $20, $30 card, fine, you know, if it's not mint, but it's within like near mint, PSA 7 or better, then I'm good. You know, $20, $30 card, fine, you know, you don't lose a lot of money with that. But hell, it sure adds up. It adds up really quickly if you buy a $10, $20, $30 card, 20, 30, 30, $40, $50 card, and it adds up quick. So yeah, the quality is really bad with Lorcana. That's why in PSA 10 some card worth a whole lot of money. Whole lot of money. The quality is so bad. So that's my recommendation. Not to buy singles online if it costs a whole lot. Now, what do I mean by a whole lot? I think around $50 plus, that's when it's starting to hurt a little bit, you know. If it's not like as minty as you would hope it to be. One card doesn't hurt. How about multiple cards? That's what I'm doing with Lorcana. I'm buying like a lot of cheap cards, and once in a while, when I have the fun, another epic, I'll buy a high-end card. Miss Incredible, legendary. I buy a high-end card, and it come. A lot of time, it just the quality is bad because all the vendor, they look at the card before they sell them. So high-end card, go to card show. Look at it in person. Go to Facebook Marketplace. Ask to see the card before you buy it. But Facebook Marketplace is kind of shady these days. You know, You don't know who you're buying from, what they do, because there's a lot of thief and robbery going on these days. Where there's money, there's, you know, those kind of people, they'll show up. Oh well. Oh, this might be the worst case ever. Well, not the worst case, because I heard people open an entire case and not get an enchanted. So me getting one enchanted so far is it's better than them not getting anything. But still, you know, that's a big L, big loss. And if I want to make my money back, I have to pour in even more money into grading the card. Each card is $25 per grading. And if it's worth sending to Beckett, it still costs around that much. $25 per card, and I don't know. It's a new set. Nobody knows like the firm price of the PSA 10 or Beckett 10 on these cards. Another legendary. Now we have 2 epics. Like I said, you know, you get around 2 epics. That's where you should be worrying that is there going to be anything else. Usually around 2 to 3 epics, and that's it for the box. And if you're lucky, you get a enchanted like I do. Hercules, Kita. Oh man. Yeah, it's however, I like that. I like the Minnie Mouse. Minnie Mouse always, you know, fetch a good amount of money. Even not enchanted. Depends, you know, depends on how badly people want that card. In a PSA 10 or a Beckett 10, then they're willing to pay a lot for that. But yeah, the centering, centering of Lorcana is just all kind of bad. Okay, I'm losing hope. I'm losing hope. Rest in peace, me. Rest in peace, me. Nothing here. Yep, I'm losing hope. Can we get a iconic? Come on, give me an iconic. First time in my life getting iconic. Oh, nope. Another legendary Snow White. Snow White. She have a lot of enchanted card in a lot of set. So Snow White have her fun in the sun. Right now it's all about Toy Story, really. Hopefully the next set that will include more Toy Story character. There's a lot of characters they don't have it yet. Zipper also have an enchanted. Of course, you know, I'd rather have Zipper than this. Although it's like there are quite a couple more cards that are lower price than this. And guess what? They are in Keno. Most of them are in Keno from the same series. But a card that I like to have is Merida. Oh, I keep on pulling the card. Epic Woody. Did I have this yet? I have Legendary Woody, but not Epic Woody. It looks like to be off center as well. Just as I suspected. It's kind of a little off center. So 3 epics already. I think this box is dead right now. 3 epics. It's last pack magic. Last pack magic. Have I gotten anything from last pack magic? I don't think I have. Last pack magic is you know, it's a false phrase that people like to say. Never happened to me. It's never any magic. Nope. That's it. Okay, we just as you see me getting decimated there. So this box had 2, 4, 6 legendary and 3 epics. Well, at least one of those epics woody. Pretty good. Not the worst box in the world, but yeah, I have to say, well, it's just a bad case overall. 1 enchanted. Yep, and enchanted I absolutely do not like. Do not like this series. Yeah, just watch my previous video. I do not like this series. That's why, you know, a lot of Incano Enchanted is not going too well for them, because nobody liked this series either. That's it for this video. It's already long enough. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to share, like, subscribe. Remember, I'm going to be giving away a lot of stuff if I hit 1,000 subscribers. Now, I really don't care at this point whether I have a subscriber or not, because, you know, life's busy. There's too much thing going on in my life. So whatever, you subscribe or not, I don't care. Thanks for watching again. Leave a comment down below. You know, do you like this box opening? Is it a good box opening for you guys? Have your craving stopped for Wilds Unknown? Well, I have another box coming, so probably gonna open that box too. Yeah, so that's it. 1 enchanted and a whole bunch of epics and legendary. Hopefully, you know, if you take my advice, if you want to invest into Lorcana, that is my advice. And if you want to open some box and you're losing like I am right now, the only way to make it back is to create the top hits of your box. However, you could be losing even more, you know, if it came back as anything less than PSA 10, you are at a loss. So you are at a loss at the grading and your time, 3 or 4 month waiting period right now. So I don't know, it's up to you. If you have the money, if you are fighting a losing battle, you want to get some of those money back, you might want to grade some of the card, because, you know, over time, I think over time these legendary and epic will make a comeback somehow, because right now it's pretty much trash. But given times when all these boxes out of print, it's gonna worth something. So don't throw it away. Like in my early day when I started collecting, I throw like all the rare away, all the rare, and thinking is not gonna be anything in future. But, you know, times goes, it just climb up in price. You never know, you know. Keep all this. Even you no longer collect cards. Maybe your kids, your grandkids might appreciate you leaving them behind all this. What used to be junks right now is you know, fetch a pretty high price. So that's my advice for you. Go into Lorcana. I'm gonna have more advice. Hopefully you take my advice into consideration, because if I see a lot of content creators just you know, advise people to buy like high price booster box and just modern set that gonna be printed to oblivion. It's not the best advice, you know. Don't FOMO in. Don't buy the chase of the ultra modern set. Don't buy the booster box unless you got it at MSRP. It's still possible to get it at MSRP right now. You just have to be patient and you know, just be kind of active. A couple of times, just go to Target and see if they have it in stock, or Best Buy or Walmart. Now, most likely, if you know whether the store have something in the stock or about to release the stock, is you see a whole bunch of people waiting in that trading card area. That's what happened to my Target. Most of the time, I don't even know if they have a restock. But when I see people a couple of people just standing in that area, and they're just standing there talking to each other and doing nothing, I know is that Target or Walmart have a restock that time. So just get in line and eventually you get something. Lorcana right now is really good to get into if you want to open and just have fun, because right now it's pretty much MSRP, a little bit over MSRP, but it's nothing crazy like Pokemon right now. So yeah, get into it early if you want to open and have some fun like I do. I have some fun. I really enjoy this opening, even if I don't get the best card, but I do enjoy it, and you'll get to talk to you guys and see all this new card is really fun. Thanks for watching. Bother you no longer. I'll see you next video.